Hello and welcome to FatbossTV. Today we're looking at Blade Lord Tayak encounter in the Heart of Fear instance on the Mr. Pandaria beta.
Yes, and this boss is actually really quite fun, well, especially the last phase anyway.
Yeah.
Very fun.
The first phase is a little bit boring.
Shit.
There's not really too much to it that makes it too interesting, but the last phase is absolutely magnificent, and we'll talk about that once we get to it. But as always, we need to start off with phase 1.
Yeah, so for this fight you actually need 2 tanks, 2 to 3 healers, depending on how you feel. We felt the 2 healers was
2 healers would probably be fine.
Probably be fine, but if you're shit, then bring 3, and then of course the rest, DPS.
It doesn't really matter, actually.
Doesn't actually really matter for this fight, strangely enough. Ranged and melee are also very good for this fight.
Okay, so the main thing that this boss will do throughout the encounter is that he'll spawn tornadoes. And these tornadoes do damage if you stand in them, and they'll sort of like pivot within a circle kind of thing.
Yeah.
They'll sort of move around on the spot. Just keep away from them, simple as that. Very simple.
Also, one of the other main abilities of the boss is called Unseen Strike. Now, basically what he does, he marks a player and then goes in stealth, and you can't target him or anything. Then 5 seconds later, he basically does a massive cone on the player, and basically it's split damage, so you really need to all stack up.
And it does lots and lots of damage.
It does a lot of
So if you don't
damage.
stack on the player, then the player will die. So you need to make sure you all stack on the player within 5 seconds. You'll take the damage, and then that's it. The fight continues.
Yeah.
On top of this, it'll also randomly teleport to a player and do sort of a rend ability. And the rend doesn't do that much damage. It does like 80k over 3 seconds. However, it will do it to all targets within 8 yards of that target. So throughout the fight, you want to be spread about 8 yards.
Also, he has some sort of pseudo enrage. Basically, every 60 seconds, he increases the damage dealt and his haste by 5%. So it's... We're not on the beta. It was fucking nothing really. It was nothing really to think about.
But on heroic, maybe it might actually be a problem.
Or even on live, yeah. Like it will be. It might be a problem. So it's something to keep an eye on.
Now, the reason why you need to bring 2 tanks to this fight is that the boss will apply a debuff on the tanks every now and then that will increase the damage they take by 100%, and it's a 45-second duration debuff. So basically, you need to tank switch, and then you taunt when the debuff runs out, more or less. Pretty simple.
Yeah, so basically you continue that while nuking the shit out of him until 20%, and this is actually where the fight becomes really fucking cool.
This is really fun, actually. What he'll do at 20% is that he'll teleport you all to one end of the instance. Well, he'll sort of throw you over in cyclones, and he'll appear at the other side of the room. And then he'll do 3 lanes of tornadoes, and you have to dodge the tornadoes as you run towards him.
Really cool.
And if you leave the lanes, you get put in like some streams that you can't run against. The stream is quicker than your movement speed.
Yeah, actually pushes you back.
Get slowly pushed back. I mean, you can use it if you need to dodge a tornado or something, but the idea is that you've got to dodge the 3 tornado lanes as you run towards the boss. You do so much damage to him, and then he'll teleport to the other side.
And then you got to
repeat it again. And I think that's a really good concept.
It is incredibly fun to play with at that point.
Yeah,
like,
I was amazed.
Yeah, like if you're picked up by the tornadoes, it just takes you all the way back.
Yeah, you go all the way back, and then you have to go again.
Yeah,
so, and you take a bit of damage as well. I mean, there's like ticking damage going on at the same time as well. It's nothing like...
At the moment,
at least, it was nothing to worry about. It was just a really fun way to end an encounter. Completely original.
Yeah,
I haven't seen that in the game yet.
Back, like, I was like, oh my god, this is actually really fucking cool. But yeah.
I mean, we didn't actually kill him. We wiped because we wanted to test a few other things, but he was easily killable in the beta. Really good fight.
So actually, that's about it. It's a bit of a short one this time.
Yeah, there's not really too much to talk about, unfortunately.
It's actually quite a nice little simple boss, but it's actually it's a fun boss to fight against anyway.
Yeah, so very enjoyable.
If you did like this guide, then please do give us a thumbs up. It does help us out significantly, and make sure that you comment, rate, and subscribe.
And if you'd like to see more FatBoss shit, then please do click up on your screen out on the annotations, and it will take you to another video.
Wonderful.
Thanks for watching.